Welcome to What the Future. On this week's show, a flying motorcycle that actually flies. How NASA is getting to explore Mars from a whole new perspective. And why the newest robot from Boston Dynamics could also be its biggest game changer yet. Let's get right to it. If you tuned in a few weeks ago, you may remember the speeder concept from Jetpack Aviation. It's available for pre-order, but we haven't seen a working prototype. So maybe it's not a coincidence that French company Lazareth is now showing us its flying motorcycle in action. The company calls it La Moto Volante, and this is the first time we've seen it achieve a stable hover. Now, this isn't a hover bike. This is a motorcycle you can ride on the ground that also flies. Lazareth says it's put a 96,000 RPM JetCat turbine in the hub of each wheel. Flip a switch, and hydraulic actuators tilt the wheels up and out. It takes about a minute for the jets to preheat. Now, according to BFM TV, the bike weighs just over 300 pounds and generates about 530 pounds of thrust while in flight mode. Now, this appears to be a modified version of Lazareth's LM847. That's a four-wheeler powered by a 470 horsepower Maserati engine. Lazareth says it plans to publicly debut the vehicle in October. Pre-orders will start at about $560,000. But that begs the question, who can fly it and where? It's not really clear what's legal yet and what kind of license you'd need in this brave new world of personal flying vehicles. And the FAA has the final say. No license needed to fly this. NASA's helicopter it plans to fly on Mars has passed its flight tests. Scientists just released this video taken back in January. It shows the Mars helicopter inside a space simulator at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Now, NASA had to recreate conditions on Mars by taking away 2/3 of the Earth's gravity and making sure the helicopter would survive temperatures as low as 130 degrees. Now, this will be the first heavier-than-air craft to fly on Mars. It weighs less than 4 pounds and contains more than 1,500 individual pieces of carbon fiber. This was the helicopter's last hover test on Earth. If all goes according to plan, the next time it flies will be on the Red Planet. It's scheduled to launch with the 2020 rover in July and reach Mars next February. Boston Dynamics is at it again, and the company's newest robot can stack warehouse boxes like a Tetris Pro. This is an upgraded version of its Handle robot, which we first saw back in 2017. That version was built for research, but Handle 2.0 lives a life of manual labor. Here it's moving boxes that weigh about 11 pounds, but Boston Dynamics says it can lift up to 33 pounds and move pallets that are more than a meter deep. There's also another handle in the back there taking boxes off a pallet and putting them on a conveyor belt. Now, according to Boston Dynamics, this is not a pre-programmed demo. Handle has an onboard vision tracking system to track marked pallets. Then, it identifies individual boxes to pick up and stack. In true Boston Dynamics fashion, the company hasn't said what it plans to do with Handle. It's not clear if it plans to put it into production or if this is just a proof of concept. But let's be honest, a box stacking robot probably has bigger implications for industry than a robot dog. What makes you say what the future? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. That's going to do it for us this week. I'm Andy Altman. I'll see you in the future.